Hello, hello, hello. What if you could connect with people and grow your audience? What would that mean for you and your social media marketing or your online marketing or just marketing? If you could connect, make the connection and grow your audience or grow your following, let people follow you, what would that mean for you? So today we're going to talk about that. And so if you're going to be joining me live, excuse me, let me know where you're joining from and if you're going to be watching the replay because the audience connection is key. If we can make the connection and nurture the relationship, then we probably or most likely will have loyal followers. So, how would that app, do for your business? So, we're going to talk about that today and then I'm going to get out of the way. So, if you're watching me live and you have not met me before, my name is Yvette Guerrero. And even if you're coming back to watch the replay, my name is Yvette Guerrero and I come to you live in this community Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, we talk Monday's mindset. We talk about ourselves, our mindset. Wednesdays and Fridays, we talk social media, whether it's with strategies, whether it's with tips, whether it's with tools, or talk about tools that we have available to us. Because if you're a network marketer, entrepreneur, social seller, direct sales person, anybody that's marketing their business online, you want to employ these tips. You want to know about them. You want to know what's working. You want to know what's not working because these are going to help you to be effective in your marketing. So I come here to help, to tell you about stuff, to teach you about stuff, to guide you into some stuff that I've been using and it has been working for me. So today we're going to talk about connecting and growing. Two words: connecting and growing. So how we know about how stuff gets connected. Stuff, we connect stuff all the time. We connect people with people via telephone, via text. We connect things, we bolt it up in our homes. The carpenter connect the woods together and the joints together, and all that stuff is connected. We put them together. We make them fit. Can you imagine if you put a piece of wood against another piece and it's like crooked, or it's not straight, and it doesn't fit clearly in that joint? What's going to happen? It's going to, it's not going to stand, right? So creating those connections will not stand in your social media marketing either. You want solid connection. You want to make sure that when you talk with people, when you check to see what kind of problems that they're having, how you might have them to solve the problem, the pains that they're enduring, and the neglect and the struggles that they're having, and you have the solution. There you go. And the person says, yes, that's what I want. Now you have a nice fitted connection that you can work with, because now you got a solid joint or a solid um T, wherever, whatever you're trying to do, it's going to be solid. And that, it's not easily shaken. It's not easily broken because you have the solution for the problem that that person is having. So creating these connections are key on social media or online. People come seeking solutions for the problems that they're having. Or they might not be having a serious problem or a problem, but they come seeking help with whatever they have working on right now to make it better. So those joints fitting nicely together is going to provide more support either way. So you're giving support to something that's going to stand. So I want to look at it like that. So the connection that we make here online is very, very important. We want to connect with the people that are looking for us, that want what we have to offer. And if they come and that's not what they want, then we are able to point them in a direction. But how do you actually connect? How do you actually market on social media or market online so that folks can take a look at what you have and check you out? It's through your content, my friends. It's through the content. Everything that you put on social media is content. Everything that you put out there online is content. And that's what folks see from all over the world. They see what you put out there. And if it, it's attractive or it's something that you want to check out, then they find a way to message you or reply in the comments or send you emoji. They're making the connection. They're attracted to what you have. So we want to make sure that one, stuff that we put out there in terms of content is attracting other folks to us or to what we have. First of all, they have to be attracted. Hey, look, if you're walking down the street and something doesn't really catch your attention, like, oh my goodness, I want to see what that is. You'll be walking down the street for like a mile or two and nothing jumps out at you. That's the same thing here. Something got to jump out at somebody. They got to be looking. Oh my goodness, I want to find this thing for whenever. And I'm looking. So they have to be finding what they're looking for. If they don't see what they're looking for, they might glimpse. How do they get a glimpse? Through our curiosity post. They might get a little glimpse. I think she's talking about what I'm looking for. For example, we talk about the struggling network marketer. Yeah, we know how people struggle in the network marketing business, especially the new ones and all of us that starts at a point and, we went broke. We were suffering a lot of pains. We had no team members. Nobody looked at what we had. So we were struggling. We bought in any business, bought in an idea or in an opportunity, but it just wasn't working out. We weren't building as fast. We weren't making making the leveling up in our business. We weren't making the money. So things weren't happening for us. So when we put a post out there to say, well, you know what? This is where I was. And now look at where I am. It's going to catch somebody's attention. They're going to be like, because you're going to be like, 5 years ago, I was flat broke, bought into an opportunity, network marketing. I had no idea what I was doing. But anyway, sounded really good. Bought into that. I pay my monthly dues, but I was making money. I was putting in money and my team wasn't growing. I was making any sales. Nobody would look at what I have. I went to the meetings, talk to everybody, friends and family. They'd be like, get out of my face. They'd be like, oh, I want to hear. Is that thing, that pyramid scheme and all of that. And then when you find a way to make this thing work for you, you're going to come back and you know what? Yes, 5 years ago, that's what was happening to me. But right now, this is what was happening to me. One, I found a solution so I can grow my team. I get customers. I have a system. Yes, I'm going. And now I have freedom. I have freedom to go see my family when I want. I have freedom to go vacation when I want. I have the freedom. I write my own schedule. I travel when I want. I do whatever I want when I want. Set my own schedule and I'm on my merry way. See where I'm going? So when you give them a peek into that, they're going to be like, oh, I want that. I want that. I want some of that. So they're going to check you out. Okay. That's one thing. All right. So for example, some folks are plagued, they have skin issues, right? Yeah. And if you're in health and wellness and you have the perfect solution for these skin issues, whether eczema or whether what's it called? It's psoriasis, all I don't know all the names, but I'm talking about maybe acne, right? Yeah. And you found something because that was your experience as well. But you found something that helps you. Now, granted, what works for me may not work for you, but it doesn't stop you from introducing the thing that helped you. Excuse me. Doesn't stop you from introducing the thing that helped you. You tell people, oh, this is my story. You have no idea. I suffered with this thing for 10 straight years, plagued me and made me feel, a kind of way. I couldn't wear my bathing suit, put my bathing suit. People just look at me and I just didn't feel right. But I didn't stop there. I tried to find something. I went here, went there, did that. Now I found something. And I'm going to tell you, I just be like flaunting my bikini. Oh my goodness. And people just looking at me. I have flawless skin. But this is what my skin used to look like 10 years ago. You see, I'm going to create that curiosity. So you're making that connection. They're connecting with you because they want to know what is it that you have that I've been looking for all this time. So they make the connection. Now, make the connection. You nurture the relationship because they're going to reach out to you and then you're going to give them a call. You're going to take them over in Messenger. You're going to be chit chatting, however, in WhatsApp, maybe in a group, but you're going to have the conversation. There's going to be an initial conversation. There's going to be follow-up conversation. Then there's going to be, what are you using? That's probably the first thing coming off their mouth, but you want to make sure that they understand that works for me. Let's give it a try. You can, but you have to do some education. You have to pass on some information. You can't just slam dunk like that. No, it is a process, right? So you make the connection. They become attracted to you, make the connection. Now they want to be around you, work with you, or in your network. They want to in your business, whatever. And so you take them through that process. Now they're in your inbox and they're following every word you're saying. Because you know what? You have helped them find a solution for the problems that they're having. Folks know I love to travel. Yeah, I love to travel. I am passionate about everything travel. You know what? Because I remember the days when I couldn't travel. My family would be going on vacation and I had to be working. Painful, my friends. I had to go to work. Or sometimes, you're sure that your vacation is approved and everything is going on, and then boom, oh, so many people are sick or not, and you got to show up. That's what it. I remember those painful moments. Oh my goodness, I can still feel them right now. And I could not get to go to some of the places that my family would leave me, and I would be like, be at work. That's what, you're in the 9 to 5. That's what it takes sometimes. And not by choice, right? But, you got to do the job. And so I decided for me that I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have to get out of this because this is not even what I want. I want to have that freedom to a point where if we have a vacation, family vacation, I'm gonna need to go to that. That's my family, that's my husband, my children, my friends. Oh my goodness. I want to be in that place, right? Having some fun, having me a couple of drinks, relaxing, whatever it is. And I'm like, man, I worked toward that. I worked toward that. And I found a program in the travel business. I must say, that's gonna, oh my goodness, I ate that all up. And now, yeah, I still am passionate about it. I still travel. Now I got the freedom. I made it my business. Got the freedom to do the things that I want to do when I want to do. See my grandchildren when I want to. Go to the recital when it's on the games and all that good stuff. But you gotta plan it out, my friends. So see how we attract, we connect, right? And a lot of folks have connected with to me because they see me doing stuff. They want to know, how did you get out of this thing? Yes, I'm going to tell you how I got out of it, right? So we have to share our story. So that's one way you can use to attract people to what you have, make the connection, and then they're going to fall in your inbox. Either way, they're going to join your team. They're going to be your customer. They're going to follow you on social media. Something, right? And so they become followers of you. Now, what do you do with those followers? We're going to talk about that on Friday. So let's talk about some of the ways that you can create this. I hope you're following what I'm saying. The attraction and make the connection, and then nurturing the connection. You're going to build a relationship, and then those folks are going to want to hang around you. Those are going to be your followers. They want to see every move you're making, whatever you're doing, because you have the solution to the problems that they're having. And they're going to want to like you and try. They found out that they could trust you to this point. So you got to continue nurturing the relationship, just like you plant a tree. Not only when the tree bears the fruit, you're going to be like, oh, well, it did bear the fruit. I'm just going to leave it. No, you're going to prune it up, clean up the roots, maybe water it, some fertilizer, whatever for the next season, right? That's the same thing here, my friends. We've got to stay on top of our stuff. When we make the connection, we got to nurture it, build a relationship. Guess what? Not everybody's going to be your people. But when you find your tribe, when they vibe with you, they're leaving you. They're going to stay with you, they're going to stick with you, right? Because they know that you're taking them somewhere, that you're taking them from where you were at to where you are now. You're taking them from that sick state, that suck state, that struggling state, to a place where they can see the light, where now they can enroll team members, they can get customers for their products, whatever it is, their opportunity. And now they can set up systems for automation, and that's when it keeps going. So we want to talk about on Friday, how do we actually keep these folks hanging out? How do we actually keep them around? Because now we got hold of them, we got to find a way to keep them. We talk about retention, right? Yeah, we talk about retention. How do you retain that? And that's another key point we're going to discuss on Friday. So then, if you would like to connect, right, to connect with your people, to attract them, connect with them, and grow your following, there's so many ways to do that. Through your stories, through your all your friends on your profile, whether it's your business page or your personal profile. Yeah, you can go find groups where people are hanging out and just wanting to find somebody that can help them with something. Go find groups. Go into your stories and check, see who is looking. When you post your stories, always checking you all out. And so if you can't find new people, right, you start looking at the content you're creating, put it out there. People, God, you got to get the eyeballs on you. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about next week. Once you get the eyeballs, what do? How do you keep those eyeballs on you all the time? Keep them coming, or even if they leave, there's gonna be a fresh one coming. All right, my friends, it is Yvette here, and I want you to continue to follow me here at Yvette Guerrero Online. And as always, if you want to attract and grow your following in an authentic way, then I'm going to drop a link down the bottom. Go to YvetteGuerrero.com/amf.-book. That's a great place to start, my friends. Go ahead, click the link and opt in. And there's a lot of stuff behind there. When the door is open, you got to step in. All right, my friends, I see you on Friday when we're going to discuss how do we actually retain? What do we need to do to ensure that when we connect with people and we build a relationships, how do we maintain that? We talk to you soon. All right. Bye-bye.